Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Saturday wherever you are in this great world. We are going to talk about XRP. We're also going to talk about real world events in today's video. It's the weekend. I like to change it up. Deloitte is now advertising cyber resiliency through AI should an attack occur. All of a sudden, cyber attacks are talked about more often than ever before. And if you're an XRP holder for any period of time, you know at the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab has warned of a massive global cyber attack, taking down the internet for a period of time. Once the internet comes back up and running, the new financial system will come up and running with it. Fed reports service issue with Fedwire security service. Let's hack the money printer. You know, everybody's saying a hack happened at the Fed, but I haven't seen any news come out from the Fed yet. If that happens, I'll definitely share it with all of you. Small businesses suffer record number of cyber attacks. Nearly 3/4, 73% of U.S. small business owners reported a cyber attack last year, with employee and customer data most likely to be targeted in data breaches, according to the Identity Theft Resource Center. You know, years ago you didn't see it like it is today, and this even makes it onto the mainstream media news. They always tell you how to protect your small business from a cyber attack. But I think it's happening because we're getting closer and closer to CBDCs. President of the European Central Bank, Christine Lagarde, announces the launch of the EU's central bank digital currency, the digital euro. Take a listen to what she says here.
The digital euro is on the move. Yesterday, the Governing Council of the ECB approved the opening of the preparation phase. It will be a journey, and we will walk the journey together with the legislator. All European institutions will be involved to make sure that Europe is equipped with the currency of the future. Cash is here to stay. You will have all options, cash and digital cash.
You know, I always said it. When a CBDC comes, you're still going to have cash for a period of time, but they're going to give you more and more incentives to use the digital currency. And as that continues to happen, eventually cash will disappear. We're going to watch all of that play out in the EU before it ever happens here in the United States. I cannot think of a more dangerous initiative than this. Nigel Farage comments on the recent call by unelected head of the European Union, Ursula von der Leyen, for world leaders to roll out digital ID, CBDCs, and a cashless society globally by 2030. I can't believe that made it onto Fox News. I can't believe it wasn't censored or just cut from the daily news altogether. But you know, that's what they're really pushing for. And as we get closer and closer to that, we're going to see cyber attacks amp up. We're also going to see more violence happening in the world as well. Remember, Klaus Schwab always says we have to prepare for a more violent world. That's part of the Great Reset as well, causing chaos, worldwide chaos. Solar superstorm could wipe out the internet for weeks or months, scientists say. I talked about this in yesterday's video, and it was just an article then. Now it made it to the mainstream media news. So it looks like once that global cyber attack happens, they're most likely going to blame it on the sun. But you know, I could see everything coming together now. You see CBDCs getting ready to go live in different countries all around the world. I think by 2025, we will see that massive cyber attack. Then the new financial system will come up and running. Breaking, crypto exchange Crypto.com joins the World Economic Forum. And right away, people said, I'm getting my money out of Crypto.com. Look what happened with FTX when they joined the World Economic Forum. I still think the World Economic Forum was behind the fall of FTX. Think about it. If the FTX fell right away, that's a good reason to push global crypto regulations. I think that's what's coming next. Breaking: XRP. U.S. Congressman Tom Emmer references SEC versus Ripple in U.S. House bill. What could this mean? So he says one of these extra jurisdictional enforcement cases was the SEC's landmark crypto enforcement against Ripple, alleging that XRP is a security. In July, the Southern District of New York sided against the SEC, asserting that XRP is not itself a security. Tom Emmer actually said that. It's good to see politicians talk about Ripple. At least they know what's going on at the SEC. They know about the corruption that's happening there. But we don't have anything getting passed right now. All these crypto bills keep getting written up, but nothing is getting passed. We need something to get put in place before it's too late. They're still trying to crush crypto here in the US. They're still trying to create a narrative that crypto is bad all over the mainstream media news. Once that all comes to an end and we get a path forward for crypto, that's when mass adoption will happen. CNBC exclusive interview, Ripple Swell 2023. It's all about regulatory clarity and utility. The Bitcoin halving and the approval of a Bitcoin ETF will inject liquidity into the market, but it's about a bigger view of the future. Regulatory clarity and lots of utility are key. Brad Garlinghouse said that. Vice President of BlackRock said this: what this space needs is a decoupling from the meme coins and those with long-term utility use cases that will disrupt many industries. In order for this space to grow and mature, QNT, AVAX, Ethereum 2.0, XDC, XRP, many promising projects waiting to take the crypto market by storm. Like I always said, BlackRock is focused on utility. I still think BlackRock is going to try to manipulate the Bitcoin market, if not just crush Bitcoin altogether. You got to remember, they're working side by side with the World Economic Forum, and there's not going to be competition to a CBDC in the future. Now take a listen to this. It puts it into perspective.
One thing, nobody who thinks a token is going to be worth $10 tomorrow is going to sell it for $3 today. Right? That just, there's, if someone is selling something for $3 today, they don't think they can sell it for $10 tomorrow, because otherwise they would do that. So, just those little bits of common sense go, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Unless it's the AMM on the XRP ledger, which does sound too good to be true, it is true. But everything else that sounds too good.
David Schwartz pretty much put it into perspective for you. Right now, you should not be selling XRP at 60 some cents, when in a few months it could be worth $5, $10, $15. But everybody gets impatient inside crypto, and that's why they sell. Then all of a sudden, the price of XRP skyrockets, and those same people that got impatient and sold are only left with regret. That's why it's always important to just do nothing. Let XRP do what XRP does. Take off and hit some very high numbers. I agree, you're right. But November 19th, ISO goes live. XRP will be doing what XRP was made for. It's not a made-up date or hopium. It's the date that the ISO tokens will finally start to be utilized. That's an actual fact. I'm not saying there will be a price change, but it may be the start of what we've all been waiting for. And that date is definitely going to happen. And we're a little over a week away from that happening. And once it goes live, we don't know what's going to happen with the price of XRP and these other ISO cryptocurrencies. We will get a good idea, though, soon after, once we start seeing XRP rise in price little by little. Then maybe later it'll pop off, and then it'll rise some more based on utility. But right now is the time to not get impatient and sell. Definitely be holding XRP after the 19th of November. Breaking USA rating. Moody's cuts USA rating outlook to negative from stable, citing higher interest rates and deficits. You know, our credit rating here in the United States should be absolutely zero because we're in a ton of debt and we're not even paying that debt off. You know, think about it. If you were in debt, say you missed a few car payments, you missed a few mortgage payments, all of a sudden they're going to take your car, they're going to repo it, they're going to foreclose on your house. But when the U.S. seems to run up debt, nothing happens. They just print more money. The system is rigged against me and you. Yesterday, the U.S. government tried to borrow $24 billion by selling a bunch of 30-year-old debt. 30-year debt. It was a huge disaster. In order to get enough money to buy, the rate had to dramatically increase. Even then, primary dealers had to buy 25% of the debt. The primary dealer are the buyers of last resort who have to buy. China, Japan, Saudi Arabia, Russia, none of them are buying our debt. In fact, most are selling what they already have. With few buying, the U.S. government is borrowing more than ever, $1.5 trillion in the past 4 months, and they announced another $1.5 trillion in the next 6 months. The U.S. government will have to offer higher and higher rates to attract lenders. You know, that's what we do when we're in debt in the U.S. We sell our debt. But you always had buyers of the debt. Once those buyers disappear, that's it. Nobody's going to buy our debt. We're going to be left with it. And you know what's going to happen? Inflation's going to continue upward. And we need to stop spending money. You know, I am so happy I'm an XRP investor. Because when I look outside the crypto space, things don't look so good. But because we are in the crypto space and we invest in XRP, our future looks promising. I mean, it looks outstanding. Let's put it that way. Because this is what's coming. XRP millionaires coming soon. But we got to stay patient. And you got to stay positive. You got to stop complaining about the 2 and 3 cent moves and be more focused on what the future holds for XRP. It's no longer 5 or 10 years away. It's 24 months away. You know, the next 12 to 18 months are going to be a very incredible time. Everybody's talking about buying into XRP in 2025. You know, 2025 is going to be here sooner than most people think. And you're going to be wanting to hold XRP at that time as well. There's going to come a time when XRP is surpassing $100, and people are still going to think it's cheap, and they're going to still be buying it up. You got to remember, you bought it under $1. You had the greatest opportunity right there in front of you right now. If you're not buying this cryptocurrency now, you will be left with regret later. If you're not holding XRP now, you're going to be left with nothing but regret later. We have the greatest opportunity right now. XRP is so undervalued compared to where it's going in the future. You know, I don't even focus on the fact that XRP drops 3 cents or 5 cents or even 10 cents. I'm focused on what's going to happen next. And I can see it all coming together all around the world right now. Let's stay patient, let's stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.